Yep. All right. Let's go now. Again, when we talk about handling pressure, turnovers, we often think full court. All right. 12s and 14s. You know, our country's completely enamored with 1-2-1-1 presses, 2-2-1 presses. Like, you get thrown out of the coaches union if you don't do it. All right. It's not a great way to teach kids to play, but that's a whole nother conversation. What we don't want to do as the offensive coach is feed that by poor understanding and poor execution of PPC. Right? Usually those pressing teams at young ages can't guard a chair. Right? Where they have success and a high level of success is they create turnovers because we make poor PPC decisions and execution. So how can we help the players? All right, give me a 2-2-2 press. So 2 people here, 2 people around halfway, then 2 people outside the 3. Quick, someone else down there. All right, ball's here, my friend. All right, 4 offensive players. Now, usually, obviously, we would have jersey colours, reversibles, but I'm not going to make the kids change in front of you all. All right? Someone take it out of bounds. All right. I want 1 handler here, 1 handler there, right? The other offensive player right there. So it's 6 on 4. 6 on 4. Now, I'm not going to get into a press break because, as I said, most of the time we try and apply tactic to errors of turnover when it's really technical. It's fundamental. All right? So, you've got ball. First thing, take the ball out from underneath the basket. Now, you guys are going to swing. The 2 guards are going to swing. Now, you're going to throw it into the open person on the catch. She did exactly what they want you to do, reverse pivot. We've just spent the whole time talking about what pivot. And I'm a ruthless dictator with this in the full court. Any full court catch, forward pivot. Because as soon as I come, and she did it, and she did it deliberately so I could make the point, so thank you. She came here and then she came towards reverse. He sees that like blood in the water. Now we're in all sorts of trouble. I'm holding hands with the inbounder. I can't really do anything. I'm on the back foot. So, as I sweep, and we've sweeped, jump out, I'm going to catch it and forward pivot. If there's someone down the line, I can pass it to them. Right? If not, I forward pivot again. There's someone in the middle. If they take that away, there, you're forward pivot and you're doing the same thing. Every catch is forward pivot. If you throw it to the middle, all right? Telepathy, do you see that? All right? Forward pivot. Because that's the other issue that happens. Good girl, all right? They catch it here, you know, we flash that player to the middle. Boom. Now here they come, right? All we're doing, we're trying to go that way, but we're just working against ourselves. So everything's a forward pivot. Now, last thing, ball back there. You've got to be aware. You guys swing. Swing. If you can't get it to either one of those, all right? Do you see again, he did the same. He couldn't get it, so what did he do? Meander to the corner. Just go, just go. You come, throw it up. Forward pivot, all right? So that's what we've got now. So if you can throw it to them, go. right? You cannot dribble in the backcourt offense. Once you get over halfway, you can just play. It's 4 on 6. Defense, you're trying to steal the ball. Everything's a forward pivot. Swing and go. Play. Good, come back. What was wrong with that? Not much. And what I mean by they dribbled in the backcourt, one of the kids dribbled in the backcourt, but was it the wrong basketball play? No. All right? Don't be too pedantic. Put constraints, and that's why they call it constraints-led approach. They don't talk about rules, it's constraints, right? So I don't want you to dribble in the backcourt if you can avoid it, but again, I'm not mad on it. I'm not mad on it. All right, go. Good, good. Good girl. Pivot again, pivot again. Good. And that's the silence factor. It's going to be hard for them down there 4 on 6. You don't need to add to it. Just let them play. Don't worry about a shot clock. I was just seeing if they were going to turn it over, which they didn't. They actually valued possession. All right? So, you know, that's the best. Whatever your press break is, just overload it and get them to understand the importance, particularly in the full court, forward pivot against pressure. Because we want to look down, look through, or look opposite. Every catch against pressure, forward pivot, I want to look down the line. I might be able to flip it down the line, or if my defender's on my hip, I might be able to dribble it. So look down. If that's not there, forward pivot again, look through, right? Look through. And then if I can't get that, you've stepped in bounds, you've run off, look opposite. When she catches it, look down, look through, look opposite. Bang, pressure, poof, gone. All right? Pressure, gone. Let's go one more time. Pivot, absorb pressure, absorb the pressure, good girl. Now, stop. Obviously, we talk about trap zones and whatever else. All I'm worried about in this situation, right, and where's my young friend in the middle there, number 28, she was under pressure. She had to execute 4 pivots. Execute 4 pivots. What happened after that? She threw a 2-hand pass to a teammate, right, rather than turn it over. And that's what you've got to do. Your tactic against press and pressure is your choice. That stuff's not hard. The PPC is the hard bit. Can they pivot and absorb pressure? Can they create a passing window by maybe having to pivot more than once? Can they catch it under duress? Can they catch it with 2 hands? And then that person, when they catch it, can they go through that same sequence? Pivot, pass, catch. All right? And then you keep on that with a series of quick drills. Then you add your magical tactics, your press break or whatever you want to do. All right? All of a sudden, turnovers go down. So really, all I'm saying here is don't get caught up with tactic over technique. I say this all the time. Our junior national teams go overseas. They have some of the best tactics at the tournament. They run the best stuff. And they do really well. But when we don't do well, it's not the tactic, it's the technique, right? It's their ability to execute the Fantastic Five under international athletic duress. Pivot, pass, dribble, shoot, guard your man. Can they do those against international pressure? Now we'll be fine because they're smart, they're Australian, so they're tough, right? They've got a sense of team. Our job is to provide them with the fundamental foundation, not the tactical foundation. The tactical's the least most important thing, right? If you want to be a great youth coach, be a great practitioner of skill and concept.